Hey guys, so have you ever wondered why some people can turn really fast like this? But some people can only do it like this. Well, this brings up the topic I'm about to teach in this video, which is called finger tricks. So the first thing you want to avoid is called wrist turns. And what I mean by wrist turns is most of the beginners turn the top layer like this, which is really slow if you compare it to this. So wrist turns only applies to when you're turning the R moves or the L moves. So if you do it like this or do it like this, then you only can use your wrist turns. But if you turn the top layer like this, then clarity is wrong. Instead, you want to turn the top layer with only your index finger and middle finger like this, or this. So in some of the cases, a formula contains double turn. And what I mean by double turn is basically turning the top layer twice. So instead of doing this, you can do this. So use the index finger to push the cue and the middle finger follow. So like this. And this applies exactly the same on the other hand. So like this. And as you can see, it's definitely a lot faster than turning the top layer with your wrist. So this technique can apply to all the formula which consists of double turns. So for example, in this formula, it will look like this. And if you do it a bit faster, like this. The next technique is also turning the top layer. So as you might know, we turn the top layer like this or this, but in some of the cases, that's not the most efficient way. In fact, we can turn the top layer like this. So you use your index finger to push this block like this. And this applies exactly the same at the other hand. So like this. One of the examples where you can use this technique is when you are doing this formula. So as you can see, I'm pushing this orange block back, and I'm using my index finger and middle finger to do a double turn at the end. So if you do it a bit faster, it will look like this. Finally, for the front turns, you can either do it with your index finger, like this, or you can do it with the thumb, like this. But which one you should use really depends on the formula you're doing. So for example, I have this case, and I firstly use my index finger to push the front layer like this way, and I use my other index finger to push the front layer back, and I do 2 double turns at the end. And for this case, I push the front layer with my right index finger first, and I do this move, and I push the front layer back with my thumb, like this. Anyway, that's all for today's video. But if you find it interesting, then please click the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.